He worked to end gun violence. Sadly, his life was taken by gun violence. Today, they paid tribute to this martyr for peace. Good evening, I'm Paul Martino. Bob Allen has the story of a man who was dedicated to helping the homeless. Ultimately, it cost him his life.
Reverend Sheldon Stoudemire will always be remembered for his words, his deeds, and his heart. He was a man who conducted many street ministries, trying to convince young men to put down their guns. Ironically, he was shot and killed by a young man last month after denying him admission into the Northside Commons homeless shelter. That young man shot through the door and killed him.
He always trusted God in everything he did. Everything he did, he put his trust and faith in the Lord. So the hardest part of it is he was behind closed doors when this happened, when you thought that it was secured.
The suspect, identified as 19-year-old Gerald Adams, was arrested and charged with homicide a short time later.
I'm standing here to tell him that he is forgiven and he needs to accept Christ in his heart.
So Lord, we're asking now that you would help us to heal. Help those families that have lost loved ones over the weeks, over the months.
A number of speakers offered prayers for peace and to continue Stoudemire's legacy of working to stop the violence.
His life was committed to seeing gun violence ended, especially in the young African American community, and so we are more determined.
Another group determined to continue his legacy, the Mad Dads, who work to reach young people in the streets.
This is a tremendous punch right in the middle of the gut. I mean, Sheldon Stoudemire installed our street patrol program. He pretty much set the tone for what we're about on the streets.
But Pastor Darrell Robinson thinks taking a message of love to the streets is the answer.
That's how we end gun violence. By going out into the streets and telling young people, old people, that you are loved.
Bob Allen, KDKA News.